Hello everybody. I will panel because I feel like paneling today. Hello, how are you guys doing? Today we've got MLIO day something. I believe it's going to be just the rest of the group stages here for MLIO. We've got two teams here. We've got Cobra WhiteWolves versus Enigma 9, but they're called something else now, aren't they, Samara?
Yeah, but I didn't really get a chance to look at it like properly before the match started, so I can't really tell you. Yeah, they did rename their squad.
Yeah, they're definitely renaming their squad a lot. I believe this is the third name I know them under. So yeah, I'm interested to see if they still play the same. They probably will. Circuit, we'll pick up that Sicilian. I know he plays that hero a lot, so I'm interested to see how he plays it now. As we do see some standard bans from both teams, no surprises there with the bans. However, we do have this Gushin coming in from Con and Legolas on his signature hero on the Masher. Interested to see if he can make that quite useful in this game here.
Oh, we see a Carmilla pick coming in from Jinx.
Yeah. I think it's a good hero for sure.
Yeah, I've been using Carmilla recently. Like I got back to it, and she's like really OP.
Yeah, and especially when she's paired with the Sicilian, they can do that cool combo. The thing is, how does that additional skill work between them? I think it's Carmilla that jumps into Sicilian, right?
Yeah, she does, and then she can like jump out and gain like some movement speed and a shield or something.
Because personally, I feel like Sicilian, it would be more like viable if Sicilian jumped into Carmilla, you know, like just because he's a more of a squishier target. But anyway,
I don't think that fits with their, the whole romance vibe thingy.
Yeah. Not gonna explain my point further. Anyway, we're gonna see the Claude being picked up by Kaya here. Pretty good hero still. I feel like it should be doing it decent against the Brody. I mean, he's just gonna have to live lane, get those items, and then he should be fine. What hero is Voidfall Dragon hovering over? And then I was like, yeah, that's a good pick. But he's changed it to Angela now. Yeah, I mean, Nana, Angela, I mean, that's pretty standard stuff, really. It's going to be pretty obvious that it's the Gwen jungle, I believe. I mean, they could easily think it's the Masha jungle, but that's just not... I mean, if you've done any research on the Wolves, then you know that Legolas likes his XP lane Masha. He shreds on this hero. So, yeah, I'm interested. So, I think... I'm just going to call them Enigma 9 for now. I feel like they should know what's going on.
We do see it's Jay ending off with the Ruby.
Yeah. I think that's a good pick here. Interestingly enough, we have three purifies on the side of Enigma 9 here. I guess that's just to counter the Guinevere here. It could be used to counter the Nana somewhat, but I feel like it's more useful to purify the spatial migration coming in from Swave's Soul. But anyway, Samara, what are you thinking about this? We got the Valentine's lineup coming in from Enigma 9. How do you think it's going to fare versus Cobra WhiteWolves?
I don't know if they actually chose the heroes just for using the Valentine skins, because that's what it seems like they're doing. But anyway, I do think that Enigma 9 has a really good lineup. No bias, of course, because there's no bias today. But like, yeah, I know Con is really good on his assassins, and I like the Sicilian and Carmilla combo. I think Claude is really good as a marksman, and yeah, so I think it's Enigma 9's game.
Okay, I'm gonna try and disagree with you here. I think Legolas, he's gonna carry from the XP lane Masha. They just pick Brody so that he's got a strong lane and he's not gonna carry. It's gonna be Legolas. No bias. Anyway, thank you.
No bias.
Would you like to pass it off to our other commentator, Samara?
Yes. Okay, so without further ado, yeah, I'm just gonna pass it over to Seppi and Doof for the commentary.
All right, Doof, thank you, and Samara, thank you. We're going to be seeing this. What are you thinking about this this matchup between these two teams here, Doof? Oh, but wait, well, hold on. We're going to see the Melina Blessing getting taken out by the rest of Enigma 9 here. But I mean, that's a resource taken out. But yeah, Doof, what are you thinking about these drafts?
Let's see. I have to side with Enigma. Guinevere probably not gonna see too much of an impact because there's 3 purifiers on the side of Enigma 9. I don't know if it's called Enigma 15 right now, but we do see a gang onto the Brody.
Yeah, but they're gonna go on to him here. He's gonna be healed up by Voidful Dragon. No, it's not Enigma 15. It's this other weird name that I can't remember. Saint Dynasty, I think? Something Dynasty.
Oh. Well, I did put Enigma 9 on the overlay, so let's just call them Enigma 9 for this game, and then we'll sort it out later.
Yeah, sounds good, sounds good. How are you feeling about this matchup pick? We've seen this guy play this hero before, although he's going to get ganked here. He's going to try and get away. He's going to be CC immune on his last HP bar here. It's up to Khan to try and finish off his HP bar. He's really low, but I don't think he makes it out of this one. They're going to shut down this Masha by doing a 4-man rotation on him.
Yeah, if you shut down the Masha in the early game, you can... It's kind of like an Aldos, really. You have to focus them in the early game, stunt their growth, and it shouldn't be that much of a problem. But yeah, I think the Gwyn's usefulness does take a nosedive. There is highly mobile heroes on the game. There is the Ruby to mitigate that spatial migration as well. And then over and above that, we have the 3 purifiers.
Oh, big damage coming in from Khan here. What?
Someone needs to announce the live stream.
Oh, can you do that, Samara, please?
Alright, well, Samara's gonna just go and announce the live stream. Thank you for doing that there.
I'm doing that.
But yeah, big damage coming in from Khan here. I mean, he's got not too many items just yet, but it's really showing what he can do with this early game of this Gushin here. I mean, I think he wants to carry on here. He's gonna get a kill, actually, onto Voidful Dragon. I mean, did he use Incandescence there? I'm pretty sure he did.
I have no idea, but might be seeing a kill. He was just 1 stack short of kill there onto that Claude, and probably going to get taken out. He does not have the flicker to work with.
Yeah, I mean, the Heart God was there, but it's not going to be enough to save his ally there. And Voidful Dragon also in a lot of danger here. Should be taken down by Khan here. With Incandescence, comes in, gets the easy double kill. As it's looking really rough this early game for Cobra WhiteWolves. It's all in the hands of this Masher.
Yeah, I'm not seeing too much of a rotation from the Nana. Side lanes are definitely struggling because of that. I'm going to probably see another kill onto the Brody. He's not doing that much damage on the Gushin. And he has to recall while his turret is taken down.
Oh, red buff. So is he going to get it? Yes, he will. He's going to pop the Retribution just to cure that red buff. As the bottom lane turret will fall to the side of Kaya there. Or Kaya. I don't know. I'm not a Genshin Impact player. I know there's a player called Kaya there. We're going to see a bit of a fight in the mid lane here. Celestial will get the shutdown kill onto Khan, although Khan managed to get a few kills before he went down. But that's a big kill for them to start off with. I mean, it's a start. As now the turtle's going to spawn up. Gushin being taken down, so it's going to take a while to get there, but it's DJ. That's going to be starting up the turtle here for his team. It's going to get interrupted though. Legolas wants to try and go in here, but does have the Heart God backup. Incandescence coming in from Gushin here. A bit of a waste there. But we're going to see... Oh, there it is. There's the Purify action that we were looking at. That's going to cancel the Violet Requiem here. Legolas doing a lot of damage on that Masha. It's got 1 HP bar left to work with. It's going to be CC immune. It's going to ignore the I'm offended. But the turtle, it's going to actually go to Swap Soul in the backlines here. Monkey D. Liffy actually gets a big kill with the torn apart memory. And finally, this Masha will go down. But she made all the space necessary for them to take this turtle and a few kills. Khan also goes down to Vol Dragon. I mean, that's a pretty good kill as well. He doesn't mind falling here, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I mean, this game's pretty intense now. Cobra WhiteWolves are making an attempt to to sort of come back into this game, and it's kind of paying off, man. These kills that they're getting are pretty valuable in terms of the money. I mean, I'm like it's only 2,000 gold lead now. Now that's not that much.
Yeah, they need to try and make sure that the goal lead doesn't increase from here. Otherwise, you know, the Carmilla sets paired with the Sicilian is really going to hurt.
Yeah, definitely those two heroes do work very well in together. Not only talking about their sort of lore aspect of it, we're gonna see big Melina blitz coming in from Celestial. This Gusion's getting punished quite a lot for picking this like sort of melee assassin, and now the Cobra WhiteWolves are going even more. It's gonna be Kaya coming in with the blazing duet, doing a decent amount of damage, but he's gonna have to retreat in a sec. Oh, there's the torn apart memory just barely missed in terms of its range. Claude with full stacks of the Brody passive just managed to barely avoid death there. Legolas doing a man fight against this DJ. Look at that damage! It's coming in really hard. Oh! That was a real close one, but DJ just barely coming out on top. I think it's just because she had a bit more money than Masha at that current amount of time. But yeah, Masha seems to be a decent hero against Ruby in general, though. Not just that situation. But because that last HP bar, you can start fighting back really hard because this Ruby cannot stun you anymore. And that's sort of what Ruby does in general.
I think one hero that might be able to fight really well against Masha is probably the CC, which I've yet to test out.
Yeah, okay, Masha, Legolas in the front line here. He's... Sorry, we're gonna have to be really careful there, but he's gonna fall down pretty quickly. Kaya chasing him with the blazing duet. Should be able to get the kill onto Nana. No, Jinx will have to finish him off instead. Finally gets the kill, gets a shutdown kill, in fact. As Jinx wants to go in, has the Purify to protect themselves from the torn apart memory stacks, and it saves him. Monkadila gets taken out by Con, and he wants to carry on with the Shadowblade Slaughter. He will. Kaya gets the kill onto the Angela there. Suave Soul does have the Bride of Requiem onto Con. He's actually going to be able to get the kill there. It's DJ. He's going to have to just sit there and watch. But still, I feel like Enigma 9 are still just running these guys over. But yeah, I mean, Con's getting caught out quite often, actually. It's like, he needs to be a bit more careful, otherwise he might actually manage to throw this game, this lead that they have. We're going to see Legolas getting gone on here. The Harkard's there, though. I wouldn't be surprised if they start chasing back, but Circuit's in position to defend his Ruby. He's going to lose basically 1 HP bar. He's going to decide to retreat. Legolas on his march, they're not doing too well. 0, 4, and 0 here. They managed to shut down the Zoda game really hard. Just going to have to see if he manages to get past the Zoda game into the sort of late game situation.
Yeah, I think his damage is going to start coming in on his next item, which is probably going to be the Demon Hunter Sword. He's going to be a real menace on the off lane.
Suave Soul? He went in with the Spatial Migration, but he sort of just went AFK in a second there. But the Melina Blitz is going to finish off a few members already, but here Jinx is barely making it out along with DJ. 0 HP pretty much. But Circuit will be the one to pay for that overextension. And so far the Shadowblade Slaughter is coming in with Incandescence, coming in from Con. Oh, but the Heart Guard might be enough! Excuse me. But it was not enough in the end. Con will get the kill. As we're going to see Kaya pick up the Demon Undersword. He's finished his Trinity. So he's going to be shredding HP bars right now. I mean, he's shredding the Lord right now, in fact. As you can see, a bit of a fight happening here. Legolas wants to try and contest this Lord a bit, but the Retribution should be there. Kaya getting melted by the Masher, but she's going to fall first. It's going to be Con going in with the Incandescence, with the Shadowblade Slaughter as well. It's going to kill down Fall Dragon. As I feel like that Lord attempt was not the best idea. They were a bit split up. But now, looks like it's going to be a sort of a high ground situation coming in from Cobra WhiteWolves here. They do have a few towers to work with. It won't be impossible, but it's not going to be easy. Legolas scouting on the bushes here. I mean, I think Legolas should have a decent time frontlining for his team. Even without the defense items, that's just how Master works. But we're going to see a big pullback coming in from Sicilian here. Mangadi Luffy gets taken out completely. But actually, Claude's going to get punished by Celestial from this Nana. Legolas in the front line is CC immune at this point. But it's currently low in health or HP right now. Suave Soul going to get blown up by the Sicilian again. Big damage coming in from this hero. As they should be able to get maybe this mid tower. But I don't know why they're backing off here. Anyway. Okay, they're just going to back off. Let the mid tower live, I believe. Yeah, like I feel like you could just get that mid tower and then get your blue buff. I don't know why they made that decision, but I mean they're winning, so who's to judge?
Maybe they just didn't want to mess with the Nana.
The
The Nana phobia, bro.
Nanophobia. It's not Eudoraphobia anymore. It's Nanophobia. This hero is a lot scarier, I would argue. Yeah.
I think one thing that seems to be working for the side of Enigma 9 is having two tanky front lines to kind of mitigate the damage from the Masher, you know, away from the back line, which would be Claude and Sicilian. So that definitely helps while they shredding his HP bar. I mean, he has no defense, so...
Yeah, for sure. He needs to be a bit careful how he approaches the game, 100%. As they're gonna see. Talking about no defense, Masha's the one with no defense. She's got not even a tough boots or something to work with here. Anyway, we're gonna see a big set coming in from Camilla. It's actually huge. Sicilian is gonna be able to clean up really nicely with those big burst damages. Well, okay, Legolas actually gets Con in that situation, but Circus will finish him off. Defending his ally, Voidfall Dragon will fall as well. Suave Soul is barely missing out the spatial migration. They're gonna be able to go to the backdoor protection, or maybe it was quite close. But now Lord's gonna spawn up. Gonna spawn up in that bottom lane. It's GJ. Gonna start pushing out side lane so long. Yes, as the Lord does spawn, we're gonna see maybe Gushin needs to respawn in order to start contesting it. But Kaya already on the ball here. As this is not gonna be looking very contestable for the side of Cobra WhiteWolves. I mean, Celestial wants to try something. Melina Blitz! Oh, it actually would have stolen it if it landed on the mark. That was a really good attempt by Celestial there. But she's going to have to pay for it with her life. That attempt. It was a really good attempt, though. Kaya? Okay. I'm like, what's this guy doing? He's going to break a few ankles there. Guinevere finishing off the Divine Glaive. She's going full damage, so maybe if we see a decent set from her with the spatial migration to Vile Requiem, we might see some damage coming out. However, yes, as we've pointed out, there's so many purifiers, so it's not going to be easy. Interesting Heart God, actually. I don't know what that was about. Oh! Big damage coming in from Legolas, shutting down the circuit really easily here, but a big set coming in from Carmilla will take her down very quickly. Monkey Luffy on the side lanes here, trying to get away, but she's not going to be able to. Voidfall Dragon as well in a lot of danger. As Guinevere has just got a bit preoccupied with the Lord, it's going to be the end of the game at this point. As Enigma 9 will take game 1.
Victory!
Wow, I mean, Legolas... Yeah, definitely not a great game for him there. Struggled quite a lot with those early ganks that Enigma 9 were pulling out of their socks. But yeah, that's game 1 going to Enigma 9. I will pass it now back to the panel, which I assume would be Doof now. It's your turn to panel. And Samara as well.
I'll let Samara take the spotlight here.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you know, I did tell you they had quite a good comp. Like, I really did like their comp. Even though it did seem like they were just using the comp so they could match skins. But yeah, I mean, they have good teamwork and they have good synergy. And they were really able to play that off well. I mean, even though they knew, well, I think they knew that Legolas is like really good at his masher, they didn't really ban it out. I don't know, maybe they wanted to give them a chance to like play a masher, or they wanted to like have experience playing against it. I'm not really sure. Um, oh, sorry, wait. Let me invite you. Yeah, but I mean, on the side of Cobra WhiteWolves, I would say that they did quite a good job of like defending the high ground for so long as they did. I mean, yeah, they did get caught out in the end. But yeah, I mean, they played quite well. Just hoping that maybe in the next game they can come back into it. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see about that.
Yeah.
I do see Cobra WhiteWolves complaining a bit. They say that they had a network delay in the lobby.
What's up? Yeah. I'm making. They're gonna make the lobby, I think.
Yeah,
They cover the White
someone else
Wolves.
is making the lobby. They'll just add us, I guess.
Time flat.
No. They're requesting for a
No.
remake of the lobby. Doof, do you need me to stream? I don't think I tested out BlueStack streaming. It does not work well whatsoever. My PC is not strong.
If you're speaking to Khan, let him know that Antonio's got his skin, yeah?
Bruh.
He's got his Sylvana Valentine's. No, Antonio did. He's in his squad. That's from the tournament that you guys had. The 8 teams one, I think. What was the name of the tournament? Dawning Elites. Cool.
Okay, I think everyone's ready in the lobby.
Okay, just to fill the void here. Seppi, how was your day?
My day was okay. I spent last night using the early morning hours to actually use my electricity because that's the only time it seems to be on. So I stayed up very late watching my favorite VTubers.
That's well, what VTubers do you like? I only know the old ones though.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of just like the a lot of the Hololive ones. You know Hololive, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of like watching their old sort of Among Us streams. They're very funny with that stuff, so I like going back to those things. I'm not too caught up with their content like recently, but I think they're really cool. What about you, Doof? How was your day?
It was alright, I guess. A long day.
Alright.
Yeah, I guess time to look into VTubers. I know there was someone called Loco Coco.
Coco?
Just Coco. I think she
Oh.
quit though. I think she quit though.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, Coco, yeah, she quit for sure. I can't remember her name. Exactly. Oh yeah, Kiryu Coco. Yeah. She was definitely one of the best. She was fluent in English and Japanese. She was very very sus. Was the reason that everyone sort of liked her. She was very outspoken. She liked putting her opinions across, and that's unfortunately one of the reasons that she had to leave. Was that she said some stuff about Taiwan and stuff that China did not take well, and China does contribute to some of the sponsorship of Hololive. So unfortunately, she was removed.
Okay, I'm gonna just ask them to start the lobby, right? Because everyone's ready, everyone's in.
Alright.
So
Okay, go for it.
we're gonna go into it.
Yeah, enough about that. I think we're gonna get back into the game. So yeah, Doof and Samara, take the panel away, my friends.
Alrighty. So first off, we do see a Layla ban. No
Confused.
doubt.
It's a Cho ban.
I don't think so. Layla probably one of the best marksmen in the game. You let it get
Okay.
fed, then it's late. That base defense, like I promise you, Layla, not a vibe. There's some sort of strategy going on here that we have yet to see.
Okay, we do see a Valentina ban. And I'm not really sure. I haven't seen anyone in Cobra WhiteWolves play Valentina before, but you know, maybe I'm mistaken. And we also do see a Martyrs ban coming in. I mean, that's a standard ban. We see them circling down the almond pick on the side of Enigma 9. Yeah. And Circuit ends up going with a Diggy instead.
Actually, do you guys mind if I maybe panel? Maybe we could do like a true panel. I want a panel because my good friend is in the audience here.
Oh, this is Max Tack.
Yeah.
Alright, go for
he's
it.
my good friend. Yeah. So I guess I'll start with talking about this Diggy pick. I mean, I really like it a lot. I feel like yes, you can pick this hero even if it's to counter bigger CC heroes like Tigreal that for some reason Voidfall Dragon picked it into. But I mean, hey, as Doof said that one time, you know, if you want to try and play around a time journey, try and overwhelm it with the amount of CC rather than don't pick any CC at all. You know, you could have it to Rizzler, you know, going in with a penalty zone, forcing Diggy to use that time journey, and then afterwards immediately going in with the implosion. It's a viable strategy, I'm sure. What do you think about that matchup, Samara?
I'm just looking at Legolas. He kind of chose to stick with his Masher. I mean, it didn't really work so well for him the last game, but maybe they've got something up their sleeves. Not really sure. We also see that it's DJ chose to go with the Ruby again. And they did end up picking up the Aurora. on the side of Enigma 9 and Aurora is really annoying these days, so that makes sense.
Yeah, for sure. The Aurora is a very, very strong hero. I feel like he can deal with a lot of what Cobra WhiteWolves want to do. I feel like it has enough reach to deal with the Ixia from the back line with that long range of the Frigid Glacier. And it can be quite safe alongside the Diggy as well. And Legolas is going to pick up his Masher again. So we'll have to see now that maybe he has a bit of a better connection. We'll have to see if maybe he pops off like he has been doing the rest of this tournament on his Masher. As an interesting ban coming out again, which is the Gushin. I think the Gushin did a good job somewhat of getting the backline kills, but it didn't really... It got punished a lot. So I feel like maybe with the Tigreal, you could punish it a bit more.
You know, it's interesting to see, you know, like Diggy first pick and then they still pick Tigreal, because one time I was just playing this game, rank game, and then we first picked Diggy and enemies just took both Minotaur and Tigreal, and they took something else, and then I was like, oh okay, easy. Bro.
Oh my god, that's a fanny.
Yeah, that is
Con has expressed many times to all of us that he is not a fanny player. And he does like to pick this hero into games he thinks he can win already off the bat. So it's just showing the confidence that Enigma 9 do have at this point. But yeah, I mean, this definitely... I'm a bit confused as to the draft coming in from the Cobra WhiteWolves here. As I said, I think a viable strategy against the Diggy is maybe to overwhelm them with CC. I feel like maybe Vale could do that job somewhat. So maybe baiting out the time journey with the Tornado from the Vale could be pretty good.
I guess maybe not really. Vale, the only thing going for Vale right now, maybe his passive and his skill set. Like his damage is really lackluster and not worth being a mage pick. That's for sure.
But anyway, yeah, for sure. But anyway, I want to ask Samara before we end the panel here. What are your thoughts on this draft? Who do you think has the advantage?
In terms of the draft, you know, like on the side of Enigma 9, I do feel they're quite squishy. But like I really want to see how they play around with their draft. And I mean, Ruby's going to be the only front liner that they actually have, but yeah, interesting lineup coming in from them. On the side of Cobra WhiteWolves, I do think that they have quite a good lineup, apart from the Veil pick as well. I do have my qualms with that. But like they do have some tankiness, they do have CC, and they do have damage, but yeah, gotta wait to see how this plays off. But based on the previous match, I'm going to say Enigma 9 has this one as well. And for Doof's sake, I hope they do.
But yeah, thank you, Samara. I think we'll get straight into the game here. Starting off with a raid coming in from Diggy here. A bit aggressive, but Tigra is there to defend that red buff against the raid. But it's going to be a Fanny game. So Fanny's going to come in with the steel cables and try and contest it. Staroth is going to have to try and fight it back. Does have a Tigreal nearby, but I mean, the Enigma 9 has a lot of players. I mean, look at the damage coming in from Fanny. It's going to be just shredding here. It's going to be a double kill for Fanny on this Con. Well, Con on this Fanny, I mean. I mean that's a awful start for Cobra WhiteWolves to have here with a double kill for Con as well as a red buff taken away. I mean, that's not easy.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely think a better idea would have been to just go down to Fanny's red buff and just take it from there, because dealing with Fanny in such a small space, definitely not a vibe.
Okay, Tigreal going in with the flicker, interestingly enough. But looks like Fanny did get the blue buff. I mean, the Lethal Wonder, excuse me. It's going to punish Tigreal really hard for trying to contest that. As Con is actually doing really well on this hero right now. This early game is very scary. But yeah, Turtle's going to spawn out in a bit now. I feel like Cobra WhiteWolves, they need to sort of group up for it. Even though Suave Soul is quite far behind in XP right now, Fanny is not the best at securing objectives. That is at least a part of her skill set that doesn't really shine too much. If Suave can like maybe rush this level 4, getting the blue buff here with the Abysm Strike, should be able to secure it for his team. As Jinx going in with her level 4 there. Does have that Frigid Glacier. It's going to pop it onto Legolas, but he's got that CC immunity. Look at the damage coming in from Legolas. It's actually going to be enough to take down Aurora, but the passive comes out. Con will clean up the kill in the end. As Dairoth does not have his level 4. I don't know what he was doing, but that blue buff has not been taken. Oh, he's going to attempt, but he's going to miss out. Oh no, he's going to get taken. He's going to get like punished really hard for this. As now Voidfall Dragon's getting gone on here. Time Journey committed, but Con is going to have another blue buff for himself. Alright, we're going to see another raid coming in from Enigma here. Con is going to try and get it out of here. He's actually going to fight back. It's going to be DJ going in the front lines. Not making it whatever possible to allow that Dairoth to have any of his jungle. He's really struggling in terms of the XP department. Oh, I mean, Cotton wants more. He's looking into going into this red buff again, but they're going to have the implosion play coming in. Oh, a big play coming in from Voidfall Dragon is going to punish Fanny getting out of position there. Kaya will pick up the kill in the top lane though. What do you think, Doof? What do you think's happening right now?
Well, Fanny is in a pretty good spot to actually, you know, carry this game. It's just maybe I just think that Cobra WhiteWolves don't have much experience dealing with the Fanny, and Moskov does get a kill onto Veil under the turret. Yeah, I just think it comes down to Cobra WhiteWolves not having the experience to deal with the Fanny. I mean, look at that. Con just gets another kill onto the Ixia under her turret with that cutthroat.
I'm glad you remembered your skill names here, Doof. Yes, indeed, with the cutthroat onto the Ixia, very clean kill. Suave Soul. This could be a decent opportunity to get Kaya here. Gonna go in with the second skill. Doesn't even need the Abysm Strike, but they do get this pretty big kill onto Kaya here. He was on 2 kills without any deaths, so he's worth a decent amount of money. As Voidfall Dragon does have his flicker up soon. Maybe paired with the implosion, he can make something really big happen. Okay, then we're gonna see the Spear of Destruction. That's barely missing out. But I mean, it's kind of impossible. Even like with the implosion, I feel like this time journey is gonna be way too much to deal with, especially if he rips it on the floor. But it's gonna be Swap Soul actually gets the retribution onto the turtle here. Fanny going in. Maybe gonna get punished here a little bit. Circuit will get taken down by Legolas. As Swap Soul will take down Con. But in the bottom lane though, Enigma 9 doing a really good job of punishing that team fight by pushing out the side lanes there. As Legolas getting gone on by Aurora here with the Frigid Glacier. But it's gonna be just fine. Has enough HP bars to work with. I mean, who do you think has a late game here? I feel like the Diggy is going to be adding a lot of pressure with it, but I feel like the heroes traditionally coming in from Cobra Wolf are a bit better late game.
Yeah, for sure. Cobra WhiteWolves definitely have a better late game, but there are ways of utilizing the Fanny in the late game as well. It's just going to be really difficult dealing with that Diggy.
Oh, we're going to see the implosion play coming out onto Con here. I don't know if she's going to make it out of this one. No, she's not. They're at least going to get the Tigreal. But that's another big kill for Suave Soul to get. As earlier in that fight, Kaya did get punished with the Spear of Destruction play. But I feel like Cobra WhiteWolves actually doing a really good job here right now, actually. It's 10-6, and it's about a 1,000 gold lead. With that terrible early game, they're seeming to like have this under control. As each DJ looking to harass this Masha once again. I mean, I feel like they are very prepared for this Masha pick. Just because of like this, they playing Ruby into it. And Ruby is just not a hero that Masha can kill that easily at all. Speed of Destruction missing out. A nice dodge from Kaya. Oh, but the implosion with the the flicker play. You're going to see the full barrage as well. It's going to be taking down Kaya pretty easily. Frigid Grace here. It's going to come in. Does punish this Ixia though. As Khan coming in with a Fanny here. We'll get the quick kill onto Tig. As now they should be able to get this middle tower, this top tower, and the turtle, excuse me, Celestial. Coming in with a big ultimate there, as well as the bottom lane. Masha finally taking down Ruby. I don't think they can go for turtle anymore now. Swap still wants to maybe contest this. It's not going to be easy though. Fanny will spawn out soon, but she does maybe need to take a blue buff first. I feel like Cobra WhiteWolves need to have a good time right now. But Swap Soul decides to rather take it a step back. But yeah, as you said, the Fanny does sort of help in the late game, just with the split pudding attempts. I don't really know. Oh, excuse me. We're going to see a Vism Strike coming in. It's going to take down the Kaya really quickly. But it's DJ taking out Voidfall Dragon. And Khan will clean up another kill as well. That will be a Lord for the side of Enigma 9 here, I'm pretty sure. Shouldn't be any contest with that. Unless they decide to split push. How do you think Cobra WhiteWolves can contest this Diggy pick here? Sort of play around it, dude.
Not really sure. Unless they find him like off position, but
that's one way to do it.
yeah, that's
Catch a teammate and bait out that time journey. Malagulus coming in with the thunderclap. Maybe wants to get the kill onto Circuit, but he's not going to be in position. As Ruby gets another tower.
Oh, the full barrage just missing out on that Diggy, as well as Aurora, but she probably wouldn't have died anyways.
Speed of Destruction by Moskov. He's not going to teleport to it though.
Yeah, he's not gonna teleport into a Marsha, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, Lagless is having a much better game compared to the first one now. He's going to go for that Malefic Roar, I think. Or maybe, yeah, I feel like Malefic Roar would be the right choice here. Making sure that they can't itemize against them that easily. But we're going to see Lord being taken out by Enigma 9 here. Should be relatively uncontested. Oh, maybe. Maybe with the Abysm Strike, they might be able to do something. But no, Con has the Retribution. A big time journey coming in from Circuit, as well as the full barrage on the back lines. But Fanny will take down Monkey D. Luffy here. Slave Soul's going to be doing a lot of work here. He's going to take it down. Con! That's a good kill, but they're going to lose 4 members for it. Speed of Destruction is missing again. But Lord's going to march it down mid lane. Not going to charge the tower, but still going to be not easy to defend. But Tigreal will have the Flicker Implosion play soon. If they can bait out that time journey once again, then they can maybe take a good fight. I don't know why I don't know why Tigreal just flickered out of that. But anyway, there's no time journey now, actually. Maybe we're going to see the implosion. It does come out onto 2. Swapstall going in. Maybe with the Abysm Strike, it will come out. It will kill Sway. It will kill Kaya relatively easily. A big full barrage coming in from Monkey D. Luffy. It's going to be doing a huge amount of damage. And Lagulis will clean up the backline there. And now DJ going in the front line. Maybe it's going to get taken down by Masha here. With that CC immunity, she's going to be able to dish the damage out. But with the cut throw coming in from Con, we'll end that streak relatively quickly. Enigma 9 are kind of throwing a little bit, but they are getting their towers.
Yeah, that is true.
Okay, this is it. This is it. Kaya gonna teleport in there, right? Not kidding. What do you think? Is Crit Moskov or Trinity Moskov better these days?
Definitely Trinity. Because I tested it out, right? It doesn't have to be with Moskov. It could be with any hero, right? Let's say Mia, for example. So I did test out a crit build and just like one dominance ice, bro, and you hitting like once every 3 business days. I promise. Not a vibe.
Yeah, I feel like the pool, the item pool coming out from the Trinity sort of route just struggles a bit on the attack speed department. I agree with that. But I think Kaya does realize that. That's why he did opt to slot in an additional corrosion site. So that's a good choice by him there. Oh, we're gonna see a big full barrage coming on onto Con there, and
Ooh.
Jinx, they're actually gonna take him down with just a close one. And now Masha getting gone on by Ruby, but does have that CC immunity to work with. Okay, it's going to be starting to reach the edge of the game here. Late game coming out. But Akaya, going to have that red buff for himself. Going to be dishing out that big crit amount, that big crit damage. I mean, you can see it right now. Actually, the time journey is going to come out and disrupt the implosion. And now Fanny coming into the back lines. They're going to be able to get Swerve Soul. That's no dire for the high ground. But Enigma have 2 choices here. Either push out the top tower while Swerve Soul's down, or maybe go for that Lord. Or just BM in mid lane. That's also another option. I don't know if they can end it though.
Well, Moskov does have a lot of damage. He does have his Inspire.
Oh, big play coming in from the side of Wolves here. But that time journey is going to save their butts. I mean, that's no full barrage now. So yeah, I think they're just going to back off, take this Lord. They should be able to end the game here. Although Cobra WhiteWolves, they're not going to let that happen, I think. They have the implosion. But now they're going to back off.
So you're gonna start making a sandwich next time.
Yeah, make one for me as well, please. All right. Okay. Never mind. Doof just talking to himself. Doof is just talking to himself up here. But anyway, we're gonna see this final push of the game here. Con coming in with the steel cables here. Wants to take down Celestial. But it's up to Celestial to bait that time journey. Ooh, Tigreal frozen up here. Gonna try for the implosion play, but the time journey just saves him completely. A big full barrage coming out the minions and the Lord though, coming in from Monkey D. Luffy, but the crit damage coming in from Moscov's gonna be way more than enough. Triple kill for Moskov here with that, with those spears. It's actually gonna be a maniac in the end, and I feel like this game is just gonna end right now. They're gonna clown around a little bit, going for the savage. Well played to Kaya for that savage play, and now that will be the end of the game.
Victory!
Well played to Enigma 9, taking this game 2-1. But yeah, thanks for having me, guys. I think that's going to be the only game that we do tonight, I believe. Doof, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, cool. So yeah, thanks for having me, guys. I'm going to pass it back to the panel here, and I will see you guys in the next stream.
Alright. Seppi, just stay here for a few minutes.
Okay,
Samara, Samara, can you give us your thoughts on the game, your final comments before I end the stream?
Yeah, sure. And just to tell whoever was making you whatever that was, I also want one. Um, I was feeling left out, guys. Anyway, yeah, I think like I said, I was interested to see how they actually play around with their lineup, and I think it worked for them. I was actually really shocked at the end though, because like the Diggy ended up coming out of everything with just 1 death, and he ended up getting MVP. I mean, that was a really good Diggy play. Sometimes I didn't really understand the method to the madness, because I just saw him popping up those bunnies all over for absolutely no reason, like just one on top of the other. But I do believe that time it was to deter them from like the buffs or something. Yeah, I mean, because of the Diggy, the side of why the Cobra WhiteWolves, they weren't really able to make any good sets. So yeah, I mean the Ixia did try. I mean she did try, but it just didn't really come to much fruition. because of that Diggy. That Diggy was a huge problem for them. And even Legolas wasn't able to do much on his masher. You know, he's a really good masher. Like we'll give him that, but this game wasn't really able to utilize that to its full potential. But yeah, you know, GG's to both teams. I feel like this game was played better by Cobra WhiteWolves than the last. So yeah, GG's to both teams, GG's to Con. Um, and that's it from me. Do you guys have anything to say about the match before we close up?
Yeah, I'll just add one more thing. Probably what Cobra White Wolves should have done if they were having this type of team comp in their mind. Not definitely not have wasted a ban on Gushin. They could have banned out Diggy and Martis. That would have been fine, and I think this game would have gone just fine. Maybe it would have still been a loss. But I know they would have done much better if the Diggy wasn't there. So there is that.
Mm.
Alright, but that'll be all from me. Thanks for joining, and good night, guys.